I left home 7 months ago, back in April, on a big adventure around the world, with the pretense of leaving and coming back a better man. So when I sat down with my parents and they asked why I was going, that's what I told them. I said I would come back a better son and a better brother to my 3 sisters, and that's the mission I'm on right now. The first stop in this 7.5 months of traveling was Sardinia, Italy. I was living there with the shepherds.
How was there?
It was amazing. It was, I don't know if you've ever milked a sheep or goat before, but it's a lot harder than I thought. But I was making cheese every day, and living with the shepherds was great. They're strong people, hardworking people. They have a very interesting language and a beautiful ocean. It was great there. I love the place. From Sardinia, I left to Morocco. That's where I spent a couple months this summer. I was exploring Morocco, which is also a really interesting place. And I was with the shepherds there as well. Yeah.
So the shepherd story,
The shepherds has kind of been a theme.
How did you get to Kumanovo?
After Morocco, after a few other travels around Europe, I got to Zagreb, and I had this idea to go to Sveta Gora, and I wanted to walk. And so I bought some boots and my backpack, and I just started walking. And I've been walking maybe 98% of the way. Yesterday I did take my first bus of the trip because it was raining hard. I was soaked to the bone, and I tried to hitchhike a little bit. That wasn't working. Nobody was picking me up, and so I said, forget it, I'm taking a bus. So yesterday I took a bus, but now I'm here and I'm happy to be here.
So far on your travels, you mentioned the shepherds, you said it was nice there, but what are other things that you have experienced on the way, especially when you were walking on by foot?
The things I've experienced along the way have been absolutely incredible. There were things that I was not expecting to happen. So I left 50 days ago. Today is actually my 50th day of kind of walking through the Balkans. And in America, they don't teach us too much about this region, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to take this route through these different countries to learn more. And I have been so surprised and humbled by the kindness and the generosity of people I meet on the road. I'll be walking through a village and somebody will wave at me and they'll invite me into their home for a barbecue, or I'll ask for directions, and next thing I know, they're offering their home a bed to sleep, which is really nice because I've been sleeping all types of crazy places, so having the safety of a home is incredible. And they send me away. Like, farmers will see me, they'll give me apples, they'll give me so much I don't have any room to carry it because I just have my small bag. And they've just been so loving, and they don't know me at all, and a lot of the times we can't even communicate fully. It's a lot of hand gestures, but the love is there, and I have tremendous respect for the people here. And a love for their hospitality. So that's been one of the great things that I've experienced, and I wasn't really expecting to get so much help along the way.
Can you share with us some of the bad experiences and how you got through them, because faith has to be with you all the time?
Yeah, of course. The bad experiences have been learning experiences for me. Sometimes it's hard to realize that while they're happening. Walking sounds easy, but after 6-7 hours every day for a few weeks, and of course my bag weighs maybe 11 or 12 kilos, it gets a little hard. It gets a little boring too, because I try not to listen to any music or audiobooks. I just try to be present in my walk. And of course you get blisters and swollen ankles, and the bag digs in, to your shoulders. And a hard part is not knowing where you're going to sleep every night. So you get up and you start walking, you have a coffee, and then you just pick a road and you start going. And you don't know exactly where you're going, but I've learned to have a lot more faith, especially as I get to towns and people welcome me in. I wasn't expecting that in the beginning, like I said. So now that I know that most people here are really, really good, I have more faith in just getting up and walking and figuring out where I'm going to go, where I'm going to sleep. But that's been difficult. Some nights have not been so easy to find a spot, and I end up outside and it's cold. And I had one night in Bosnia and Herzegovina where wolves woke me up in the middle of the night, and I think it was because I had food in my bag, so I wasn't being super responsible camping, and I was just sleeping. I don't have a tent, so it's just my sleeping bag on the ground. And yeah, I woke up and there was wolves. So I scared them off and I went back to bed. And of course there was a lot of landmines through the forests there. And like I said, without anybody with me, you only have your thoughts, and they can be really crazy sometimes, and you just have to stay calm and present and have faith, and that's carried me most of the way.
What's your next stop from Kumanovo?
Skopje. Yeah, so I'm headed there today, I think, and I'm excited to check out the city there, and then I'll just keep heading south through this country and into Greece.
Where will you be staying in Greece? Tell us something about
Sure.
where you're
Yeah.
actually headed.
Where I'm headed. Sveta Gora, so Mount Athos. It's a very special place to me and my family. I think a lot of Orthodox people. That seemed like a really great place to end the journey. A place where I could be mostly in silence and prayer and reflect on these challenges that I've gone through and things that I've learned about myself and the people here. So I'll get to Greece, Thessaloniki, pick up my visa, and then I'll be going to the Serbian monastery there, Hilandar. That's the first one I'm going to. And then I'll be walking across the peninsula to Simone Petra, which is the Russian monastery, and then Gregorio is the last monastery I'll be going to. And I'll have, so far, at least a week to stay there, but I also have no ticket home, so the journey might continue, and I'm not sure where I'll be after that.
We wish you the best of luck. May faith be with you in all your life's journey, and maybe we'll meet someday again here in Kumanovo in our TV station.
I hope so. Thank you so much.